Hey guys, it's Santi Radio. Alright, so tonight's topic is this. Japanese people, do they lie often or not? Okay, and the collectivism and its effects. Well, I got a comment from a subscriber, and then he's asking about this. Do Japanese people use lie often or not? Okay, so tonight I want to cover this and explain that how they use lie in their society, in their life, okay, and then how it's important, okay. Anyway, so in this channel, it's all about Japan, Japanese culture, Japanese people. So if you like Japan, please subscribe, okay, before you watch. All right, so let me share the comment first. It's from Elad5. Thank you, Elad. All right, he said, I have a question. What will happen if I only speak honne and never use tatemae to Japanese people? Thank you, Elad. So in here, honne means your honest opinion, your honest thought, your honest idea. Yeah, okay? So your honest opinion, okay? That's honne. And the tatemae is the opposite. It's not your honest opinion. It's not your honest thought. It's not your honest feeling, okay? All right? And he's asking that, what will happen if I only speak honest opinion to Japanese people, right? That's what he's asking, okay? So he gave me this comment in this video, when I'm talking about honne tatemae. So if you haven't watched it, please watch, okay? By the way, okay, let's quickly recap. So honne tatemae, how they use it, okay? Let's say I have a girlfriend, Lisa, and then she's asking me that, hey Santi, how do I look? My new clothes, She bought new clothes, right? She said, I spent $80 for this. I was like, okay, show me. And she showed me the clothes, right? And then that clothes is so beautiful. Very good on her. And I say, wow, Lisa, that's beautiful. When I feel that honestly, then that words, wow, that's beautiful. That's honne, right? Your honest opinion. However, when she showed me the dress, I was like, oh my God, that's too small for her. It doesn't look good on you, you know what I mean? So I feel, but she's asking me with a smile on her face, right? So I have to say, that's nice, Lisa. That word, that's nice, Lisa. That's tatemae. Because I honestly think that it doesn't look good on her. However, she's asking me, I don't want to be nice. I want to be nice to her. So I just lied, that's nice. That's tatemae, okay? So I think in every country, in your country, locally, you have this kind of culture, right? Honne tatemae culture. However, you might not really have the terminology as we do. Because in Japan, honne tatemae should be used and it should be differentiated quite often. And then you should be able to use honne tatemae nicely, right? You have to read atmosphere. When you can be honne, when you have to be tatemae, right? If you mistake the choice, it's quite easy that you be kicked out from the society. It's not literally kicked out, okay? Boom. But it's more like you be out of a castle. All right? So that's why I was talking about this in the video, okay? And some other subscriber, they replied to Elad. I like this, to see that, subscriber helping subscribers, Anyway, let me share this too. M. Kawaii, this person said, I believe tatemae, tatemae has some morality. In my opinion, if I have different ideas in my mind, using tatemae is necessary to build a good relationship and then potentially has important meaning. That's why when you talk to others in Japanese, using only honne is not good. And Elad said, yeah, I agree, tatemae is definitely necessary in some cases. Yeah, thank you, M. Koi. Yeah, as this person says, definitely important, right? So tonight, let me just expand this topic, okay, more with the current reality, okay, and then Japanese culture too. So I'll just show it here on the board, collectivism, okay? So we're not collectivism, okay, by the way, Japanese people. However, we have a sort of idea. So if you have ever lived in Japan, you know what I'm talking about. Most of people, they like one things. Most of people, they follow one things. The answer is where majority goes. That's the answer. All right. So let me give you some quick example. Okay. For example, in Japan, we always say boom. Okay, we say boom. Boom meaning? I think in English, boom. It's like a boom boom. Anyway, so in Japanese we say boom. So boom means when you have it's like the most hip, most popular, most updated, good food restaurant in current in Japan right now. We say boom. So for example, last year boom was tapioca tea. Okay, not last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, tapioca tea was so famous. So famous. Everyone loves tapioca tea. Always this boom starts from the young city. I mean, it's a city where young people goes, such as Harajuku or Shinjuku, Shibuya. And this tapioca happens from Harajuku, the way I often goes. And then you find 5 or 6 tapioca shops on a street, Takesha Street on Harajuku. But I went to 2 weeks ago. Many shops closed though. Anyway, so tapioca tea, like how do you call it in English? Tapioca tea, right? Yeah. Bubble tea. Yeah, bubble tea. Yeah, that's the name, I guess, in English. So that was so famous. Therefore, everyone follow tapioca tea. Everyone wanna drink tapioca tea because it was boom, right? How about 6 years ago? Pancake. You know this? Pancake tabetai, pancake tabetai. You know this? Okay. If you don't know, try it. Japanese people, they might know you. Okay. Well, they might know you that you're very, keen about Japanese boom. All right. This is a comedian saying, pancake tabetai, pancake tabetai. All right. Anyway, so pancake was famous, boom, about 6 years ago, 5 years ago. So every girls, boys, they rush to Harajuku or Omotesando, their area, okay? And then they eat pancake. And each pancake is mad expensive for us. It's what? $15, $20 sometimes. It's expensive. Seriously. Very famous shop for pancake is Bill's. Yeah, just check it out, Bill's, okay? It's expensive. But anyway, so as I just showed you, right? In Japan, there's a boom. That's a good example about kind of collective idea. Everyone follow one thing. Everyone just try to catch up with one thing, right? If it's a boom, you should know that. You should eat that. You should try that at least one time. Then you can talk to people like, hey, yeah, I ate pancake too. That's important. You're one of them. Be majority side. It's very important, right? Being on majority side is very important. Everyone loves pancake. Everyone drinks tapioca tea. When you said, I don't give a fuck about tapioca. Why? I don't like that. Pancake, shit. I like kebab. If you're saying this, it is okay. However, let's say you're talking to 6 people in a group, okay? And then 5 of them said, oh my god, let's go eat pancake. Yay! But if you start saying, fuck tapioca, man, or pancake, I don't like that. If you're saying your honest opinion in that situation where 5 people are so pumped, hype, let's go Harajuku. But you just saying, no, I don't want to go. In Japanese society, this is quite bad. Yeah, quite bad. You can mute yourself. However, if you say your honest opinion, honne, in this situation, yeah, trust me, you start losing friend. Yeah, you start losing a friend, or they might not call you next time when they go out because you don't belong to the majority. Well, always this kind of collectivism idea is kind of derived from public eye concept we have. So again, in this country, it's such an island, okay? So everyone watch everyone, right? So let's say now is the best time to this example. Mask, seriously. I hate mask. No offense. I hate mask. I wear the mask now because I wear the mask for my skin. That's what I do every winter, okay? So I wear mask no matter what happens outside. That's what I do every winter. So I wear mask in the winter. But summertime, I don't wear the mask. Anyway, But last year, as you know, the COVID happened, right? Therefore, everyone wears a mask. So what's going to happen if you don't wear a mask? Yes, you're not belong to the majority. So they definitely pick on you. And this is go excessive in this country. And we call this 自粛警察. 自粛 means like oh shit, I don't know in English. 自粛 is like a self-condemn? No, condemn. Patient? Be patient by yourself. That's a word, okay? Be patient by yourself, right? And then 警察 means police, right? The police who watch whether you're being patient or not, you know? So some civilians, like me, normal civilians, they start being police and checking the other people. Hey, I saw one guy not wearing mask. Hey, excuse me, is a city hall. Yes, I found my... Like this. They start telling each other, you know, who are not belong to the majority, right? The good example is a restaurant. When restaurant opens, let's say the state of the emergency, most restaurants have to close at a certain time, right? But again, if it's really bad situation like in other country, like a Western country, like America, let's say, example, okay? They lose life. They lose life by COVID every day, like a few thousand people, right? Few thousand people, they lose life by COVID. As far as I see the stats and news. What about Japan? We have responders every day, about 200 people. In Tokyo today, 200 people. That's it. In Japan, in total, about 1,000 people. Responders, okay, for PCR. Not the death rate, not death number, okay? Responders who are positive on a PCR. That's it. And then do we have to follow as America do? If you think logically, it's crazy, you know, because, come on, we don't lose many people, but we have some infection, yeah, but the number is totally different. Why we have to do exactly the same thing as they do? Most people, not most, okay, I should say, some people think like this. Therefore, they go against whatever the government says, whatever the people, majority says. Like, mask, it doesn't matter. And first of all, it's not the serious situation in this country. Therefore, they decide not to wear mask. Okay? So they don't follow the majority. And those, you know, like police come to you and they start talking behind you. And gradually, you'll be out of council. Do you understand this? Yeah. Therefore, you, lad, when you come to Japan, you have to use that, this honne and tatemae carefully. Okay? You can be honne all the time, like fuck tapioca, I don't want to go, I want to eat Burger King. You can say that, but if you say that, you start losing Japanese friends. Or at least Japanese people feel that Eli is kind of difficult person to hang out with. Yeah, he's kind of unique. That's how they say. Because among those 5 people, I'm damn sure that some people hate tapioca, hate pancake. They're just saying that, yeah, let's go pancake. If you guys want to go, let's go. Because obviously I'm the minority. Majority want to go to the pancake, sure, I can go with. They bend. You know, they just hide their own opinion. They just follow. Give it a shot, tapioca or pancake, whatever. But some people, Elad, saying like, I don't want to go tapioca. Tapioca is so stupid. You know, I want to eat Burger King. Okay, maybe that's too strong. If you say, I don't like tapioca, I want to go Burger King, that's enough. That's strong enough for me. I mean, for Japanese. You just go against the majority. When you keep saying your honest opinion all the time, they treat you a bit differently. And also, you feel suffocated. Because whenever you hang out with Japanese people, Japanese community, you feel that, oh my god, so I have to hide my own opinion? Oh my god, again. Oh, I don't want to go nomikai, but do I have to go? Everyone goes, fuck, I have to go. Okay, fine, okay. First 1 hour I go, and then after that I just, disappear. Okay, let's go. Like this. You have to compromise the situation, Hide your opinion, compromise situations to survive in this society. Yes, after I explain this, you might see that, oh my God, that's pain in the butt. It is pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Then, if you keep being honest to yourself, being honest to the people, you feel you be like me. You be like me. No friends, not many friends, but a few strong friendship, you know, and be freelancer, you know, independent, and then work with someone whom I love, whom I respect. That's it. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to just hide my opinion and be tatimai and then suck up and then someone, the business partner, and spend my life for something I don't want to do. You know what I mean? That's why I chose to be a freelancer. You know, I want to work out every day. That's why I chose to be a freelancer. You know what I mean? So if you just use Honne and live in Japan or with Japanese people, you be like me. What do you think? Is it good or bad? Anyway, but at the same time, I'm not saying that, okay, being like me, it is okay. It is okay. If you become like me, totally independent, totally out of castle, okay, maybe it's okay. Because you don't have anyone to talk shit about you. Look, currently, my life, I'm totally isolated. Seriously. If I not reach out, only my dog care about me. Seriously, okay? But, you know, if you can live like me, it's fine. But if you work in a company, you have to follow, you know, the kind of collectivism idea. And then, as I told you, that majority goes, you have to go, you know, that kind of mentality, right? But do you think that all Japanese people want to follow this? No. Some people they're comfortable with, yes, some people. But some people, they don't want to do this stuff. They don't want to follow this collectivism. They have a dream, they have a desire to be independent. Like me, I guess. Yeah. But they have family to take care of, they have a debt to pay, you know, they have a reason to stay in a company. And be careful, lad. When you live like me, or like be honest all the time, right? No BS. There no BS life. Some people who wanna be like you, but who cannot be like you, right? Who cannot live like you, they have a jealous to you. I'm not saying all of them, but easily I can assume that, imagine that some of them have a strong jealous and then start attacking aggressive to you. That happens. Yeah. My experience. Yeah. So therefore, don't brag about it. Don't show off. Don't stand out. Just be yourself. Trust me. This country is a very unique country, you know, in culture. Okay. Let's talk about this. I just explained that some kind of bad side about, you know, collectivism, right? Or like this public eye and then the effects, right? However, sometimes it's really good though. Honne tatemae, you know, good side about honne tatemae. As I explained in that video, I guess, if you live in Japan, you don't face like a harsh moment. You don't face really bad, like insulting situation. You won't have it often. You won't have it. Therefore, most of foreigners, they feel that first, it's heaven to stay in Japan. Yeah. But some foreigners feel that it's hell to stay in Japan because they find out the Japanese culture. Let me explain more, okay? Okay. You might think, okay, Santi, so Indian is hell, but listen, okay? First, it's heaven because they don't really talk to you directly. What is bad, wrong, all right? Therefore, even though you're not following the majority, you're not even doing like a normal standard, you're just being odd, different, unique. Trust me, they don't tell you anything. They don't tell you anything. Yeah, they even smile at you. Seriously, you don't even notice that they hate you. That's the scary part. Yes, I got that experience already. I think I explained this my situation before, but you don't even notice the other person hate you. That difficult, you know what I mean, to find out their honne. So they use tatemae. Therefore, initially you feel like, it's good to live here, you know. everything's fine. So if you don't notice anything, trust me, here is heaven forever for you. Yeah. However, if you start to gradually understand their culture and then understand their expectations and their like communication style, as you understand more, you understand that's very complicated. The expectation they have is very high, I'm sure, for foreign people. Yeah. And then you start feeling like a suffocated. Like, oh, I can't do this. Yeah, that's why it's hell in the end. But good point. Okay, I have to say, again, you know what? I love my own country, but this is truth, so I have to say this, right? But you know what? Okay, let me tell you this. In the end, Ilad, don't worry. Because most of them don't care about you. They don't care. They are busy with their life, right? And they don't care because they're a foreigner. I often say this in this channel. As long as they're a foreigner, you know, not if maybe you your picture is like a black man, by the way. So if you're from Africa, I don't know, but if you're not like this Japanese type of face, trust me, you're very easy. They're very easy going with this. Even though you're like a South Korean or Chinese, like this face, but a foreigner, still don't worry. They don't care. Yeah, because they know that you're a foreigner, and then they know that foreigners cannot catch up with the standard or like expectation that Japanese people have. However, I often say this: when Japanese people cannot match their expectations, they're very tough though. I'm not joking. Yeah. Well, seriously, I don't want to bash about Japan, but that's the experience I had when I was 26, right after I came back from Dubai. And then I had a really tough experience. Therefore, I want to be a cross-culture lecturer, communication teacher, you know, who want to go overseas, who came from overseas to help to support them to understand their cultures and then adjust their culture understanding. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's why. So again, so if you are a foreigner, don't worry, they don't care anyway. However, I strongly suggest that do not use hone often. Yeah, unless it's your principle, like mine, and you want to always live your life like no BS concept. Then go for it. Like me on this channel, I'm no BS kind of guy, right? I just talk everything seriously, as I want to do, as a local radio in America. Okay, seriously. By the way, this radio, I want to try to be like American like a local radio. You know what I mean? Like a radio guy, talk a lot about his opinion. You know, that's what I'm trying to be. Anyway, so I want to honestly share my opinion, right? But I can do that because I'm on doing the YouTube by myself in English. That's why I can do this no BS concept. However, if you see me in Japanese with my client, in Japanese company's client, you see me tons of tatemae. Yes, tons of tatemae. Otherwise, you cannot survive. Seriously. That's why it's always good harmony. Again, that's why, you know, since people use tatemae often, that's why we have really good harmony always. But sometimes it's very superficial, you know. Sometimes it's very deep. It's very deep sometimes, but it can be sometimes very superficial. You understand this? So it seems really nice harmony and nice in atmosphere always, but everyone doing their bestest effort to use tatemae, to have the harmony, to stay in a business, to stay in a majority, to stay in a society. You understand this? I know most of you guys feel like, what the fuck is he talking about? Seriously, I have no idea. I understand. Trust me. I still struggle too sometimes, you know. Well, I should say, every Japanese people struggle sometimes. Some Japanese people have very unique idea about, reading atmosphere. Let me give you one example, okay? One example, okay? So I was just watching video, YouTube video. It's about the COVID again. So last year, April, there's a state of emergency happened, right? So government published, right? Announced that. And then there are some surfer, surfing, right? Surfing, yeah, surfer. People do surf too in this country, all the time. Winter, summer, doesn't matter. They do surf, right? So some surfers, they go to certain place called Shonan. Shonan, they're famous for surfing. Okay, it's near Tokyo. So this guy go to surfing in Shonan. However, whenever you go to those, like a place, there's a community, and then those community, there's always kind of boss. The person always kind of managing, know everyone. When he talks, he always talk loudly. You know what I mean? So everyone listen to him. Maybe he has skilled surfing technique. I don't know, or he won a competition anyway. But he, that person who always kind of not dominate, but kinda managing unofficially. Okay, that place. So he saw the guy in beach too, and this guy, this kind of boss, he said to him, "Do not surf during April." And he's like, "Why? We heard that we can do. We have to stay away from people, and then don't talk to them directly. Wear the mask. That's a procedure, right?" He's like, "Yes, but many people in Japan, they're staying at home, be patient, and doing stuff. So you have to do same things." But he asked, "Wait a minute, but I came here for surfing. I'm not came here for talking." But it doesn't matter. In Japan, now people are being patient, stay these situations, and then enduring this. Seriously, you gotta do the same thing. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And Elad, what would you say in this situation? Your community boss said that. What would you say? Do you want to be honest, or you want to use tatemai? Of course, you want to say, "Yes, boss," or "Man, yes, everyone is staying at home now, even though, surfing is nothing. Seriously, staying at home by myself. And then if you stay closely when you do surfing, you're just killing each other. It's very dangerous. So anyway, we cannot stay together closely. But anyway, people stay home, so we should stay home too." You gotta say so. Tatemai. To survive in the community, to have your community in Japan with the Japanese people. You understand this? Yeah. By the way, if I keep just naming or just giving this example, it's infinite. There are tons of those examples, right? But the one concept is, important point is, don't forget this, yeah? Honne, tatemai is clearly exist, and you cannot survive in this country with the Japanese people. You cannot survive in this country, society, or you cannot have a great communication or a nice relationship with the Japanese people if you keep using honne. You gotta know how to use tatemai, especially when you're against their idea, when you're against the majority's idea. That's one thing. Yeah. But by the way, if you ask any Japanese people, which is better, always use tatemai or use honne? Trust me, they say we should use honne. We wanna use honne. I want you to be honest to me. Trust me. Let's say you're French. Let's say you have a Japanese girl, Japanese friend. Okay, if you ask her, "Hey, Lisa, do you want me be a tatemai and a honne all the time?" Trust me, that Lisa speaking English to the French girl say, "I love honne, so please be honest to me all the time." She or most of the girls or Japanese people, they say so because they read atmosphere. By asking this question, they read atmosphere. Oh, this French girl wanna be honest all the time. That's why in this case, I should say I wanna be honne. That's their tatemai. Do you understand this? I've seen this kind of case a lot in Ireland or everywhere, and they fight later because the Japanese people, they bitch about this girl cannot read atmosphere. They always direct to me. They can, you know what I mean? They say many things, but she cannot be honest to them. You know what I mean? So So yeah, I know it's complicated. Let me know your question. I answer. If you like it, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye.